Dear friends, actually, till now we have completed almost all the sections from chapter 23 except one section, and that is the starting section, that is section 140. Okay, so as we know that chapter 23 consists of sections starting from 140 and ending at section 163, and we can say chapter 23 is we can say it is about miscellaneous, and it's a we can say that actually we should complete this chapter with section 163, but for a change I am completing this chapter with the first initial section, that is section 140. Okay, so let us proceed. Section 140, we can say its title is avoidance of certain restrictive conditions. Avoidance of certain restrictive conditions. Fine. So let us proceed through our key points. Subsection 1 says it shall not be lawful to insert subclause 1 in any contract for in relation to the sale or lease of a patented article or an article made by a patented process, or subclause 2, the license to manufacture or use of a patented article, or bit 3, in a license to work any process protected by a patent, a condition whose effect may be a to require the purchaser, lessee or licensee to acquire from the vendor, lessor or licensor or his nominees, or to prohibit him from acquiring, or to restrict in any manner or to any extent his right to acquire from any person, or to prohibit him from acquiring except from the vendor, lessor or licensor or his nominees any article other than the patented article, or an article other than that made by the patented process. Fine. Or B. To prohibit the purchaser, lessee or licensee from using or to restrict in any manner or to any extent the right of the purchaser, lessee or licensee to use an article other than the patented article or an article other than that made by the patented process which is not supplied by the vendor, lessor or licensor or his nominee. Or C. To prohibit the purchaser, lessee or licensee from using or to restrict in any manner or to any extent the right of the purchaser, lessee or licensee to use any process other than the patented process. D. To provide exclusive grant back, prevention to challenges to validity of patent and coercive package licensing, and any such condition shall be void. I would just like to say, just please underline, please observe the underlined words and get it clear. Fine. Next one is subsection 2. A condition of the nature as in section 140 subsection 1 subclause 3a or b, c shall not cease merely by reason that the agreement containing it has been entered into separately, whether before or after the contract related to the sale, lease or license of the patent article or processes. Okay, friends. Friends, actually what happens, I would like to tell you one thing, that under this section so many subsections are there. So for subsection 1, 2, 3, 4, normal digit we can say normal integer systems are used, but here the Roman letters are required. Actually the Roman letters I, that is 1, and 2 i's, that is 2, 3 i's or 3, etc. These things are actually denoted for the subclauses. Okay, but here we can say, we can call it and here within this subclauses A, B, C, D are written. Actually, what we do normally, that inside the subsections some clauses are there, and inside the clauses some sub clauses are there. So, but it is okay. It's not a wrong thing to write like this. That is also okay. This is also okay. Okay, we can call it sub clause, clause, anything. Not a problem. Fine. Next one is next one is subsection 3. In proceedings against any person from the infringement of a patent, it shall be a defense to prove that at the time of the infringement there was a contract in force related to the patent and containing a condition declared unlawful by this section, provided that this subsection shall not apply if the plaintiff is not a party to the contract and proves that the restrictive condition was inserted without his consent, directly or indirectly. Fine. This proof, we can say it proves in the court. Next one is subsection 4. Nothing in this section shall affect a condition in a contract by which a person is prohibited from selling goods other than those of a particular person. Here you can see, friends, that here for one, then we have used this bits, or these bits are normally used for subclauses, but here in 4 subsection 4 we can say that clauses are denoted by their usual integers. Fine. Usual portions, we can say. Yeah, clauses are denoted by A, B, C, D as usual. Fine. So we can say subsection 4 says nothing in this section shall affect affect a condition in a contract by which a person is prohibited from selling goods other than those of a particular person. Then clause B is validate a contract which but for this section would be invalid. Then C is affect a condition in a contract for the lease of or license to use a patented article by which the lessor or licensor reserves to himself or his nominee the right to supply such new parts of the patented article as may be required, or to put or keep it in repair. Fine. So please observe the underlined words and you will find it. Fine. We can say that the essence of section 3 and 4 of the Competition Act is linked to this section, that is section 140. Okay, so friends, this is completed. Section 140 is completed, and in this way all the sections from chapter 23 is completed. So in a nutshell, we can say that chapter 23, or the last chapter of the Indian Patent Act, whose title is miscellaneous, or whose subject matter is miscellaneous, is completed. So please go through my video, please go through the bare act as well, and please put a query, compliment, comment in my comment box. And thank you so much for watching my video, and thank you so much for listening to me. It's okay, then thank you so much. Stay safe, stay blessed.